Hello, you beautiful monsters, misfits of the night, and welcome to Midnight Alpha. You think you know pain? You think betrayal is a word in the dictionary? Number betrayal is a symphony of broken promises, a feast of sharp edges that cuts your soul. Tonight we won't whisper. We won't soften. We will shout into the darkness. We will laugh at our wounds. We will embrace the scars. We will rise from the ashes with our eyes wide open. If you are ready to see the raw truth and feel the fire in your bones, stick with me. This is your wake-up call. In this video, we tear down the curtain on betrayal. We will explore why it's not a glitch in the system, but the system itself. We will use the fearless mind of Nietzsche as our guide. His idea of the will to power pulses through every human action, every secret thought. We will learn how your pain can become your fuel. We will study how your enemy might wear your face, but you hold the mirror. Watch till the end and you will discover the dark secret that can turn every stab in the back into the blade that cuts your path to greatness. Get ready to feel the shock. Get ready to laugh at your fears. Because we're going to embrace the chaos and craft a new order from the wreckage. Midnight Alpha doesn't do happy endings. We do rebirth through fire. Betrayal is not a glitch in the system. Betrayal is the system. We are born selfish. We carry the ancient code in our veins. Our ancestors fought to survive. They fought their own kin. Nietzsche saw this in our bones. He named it the will to power. Every promise we make hides a flicker of self-interest. Every smile can mask a dagger. When the cost is too high, when fear screams louder than loyalty, the dagger falls. Accept this. Accept that loyalty is a gift, not a right. Accept that betrayal is the dark tide that never sleeps. Don't fool yourself with pretty words or empty vows. Loyalty is a rare gem buried deep under layers of fear and self-interest. Betrayal is the default mode of human nature. When the stakes rise, people fold. When the game changes, they change. They chase survival, status, comfort. They choose the warm bed over the cold promise. Nietzsche warned us, don't trust the mask of civilization. Behind the polite smile are teeth, sharp and hungry. Watch till the end and you will learn how to spot the cracks in the mask before the bite lands. Stop pretending everyone shares your rules. Stop acting shocked when they play by their own. This is the raw soil we walk on. They don't betray you because you failed or because you hurt them. They betray you because it helps them survive, grow, or feel safe. Betrayal makes sense in their story. It costs them little, but it costs you everything. They whispered to themselves that it was for the greater good. They dressed their choice in logic, in necessity, in fate. And they believe it, hook, line, and sinker. The human mind is a master of self-justification. It builds castles of excuses to sleep peacefully at night. But while they rest, you bleed. Knowledge of this fact is your first shield. You feel the blade of betrayal because you dared to expect loyalty. You believed in love, in promises, in fair play. You built fragile castles on shifting sand and called them home. Expectation is the sharpest blade of all. It cuts deeper than any backstab. It blinds you to the cracks in the ground. It whispers lies of forever, of unbreakable bonds. Drop it. Let go of fairy tales. Embrace the truth that people act for their own gain. Once you surrender your need for certainty, betrayal loses its power. The only ground you can stand on is your own will. Responsibility is your secret weapon. You cannot control the actions of others. You cannot stop the knives aimed at your back, but you can choose how you respond. You can learn from every cut. You can grow stronger with each scar. You can raise your shields and sharpen your mind. Nietzsche said the greatest warrior is the one who conquers himself first. When you master your fears, when you tame your anger, betrayal loses its sting. Your power comes from your own choices. You hold the final sword. You decide whether to bleed or to stand tall and laugh at the wound. Watch till the end and you will discover how to forge your armor from broken trust. You will learn to turn betrayal into a tool, not a trap. You will see how to laugh when the world screams in your face. You will learn to sharpen your will to power until it cuts through any doubt. You will build a fortress of confidence, brick by brick, fueled by every broken promise. You will stand unshakable when the storm hits. You will feel the power of Nietzsche's philosophy pulse through your veins. Stay with me, and by the end, you will own your destiny. The worst part of betrayal is the mind's greatest trick, justification. Your betrayer will spin stories like a spider weaves its web. They will twist every fact to fit their script. They will claim they had no choice, that fate forced their hand. They will play the victim, shedding tears of crocodile, and they will believe every word they say. While they sleep peacefully, you are left to bleed in silence. But knowledge is your blade. Understanding their lies gives you the edge. You see the web for what it is, a trap, and then you walk away, free. Pain fractures your identity like a hammer shatters glass. It shakes your trust in yourself. It whispers lies in your ear. You are weak. You are foolish. You are alone. You look in the mirror and see a stranger's eyes staring back. You feel cold. You feel lost. But that fracture is also a crack in the stone of your old self. It is the fault line where you carve your new shape. Nietzsche taught that from chaos, a star is born. Embrace the break. Embrace the doubt. Embrace the void. It is the workshop where your new self is forged. Then, there is the silent betrayal, the betrayal of absence. It is the betrayal that hides in the shadows, in the empty chair, in the unreturned call. It is the betrayal of indifference. They don't raise a knife. They simply look away. They stay silent when you scream for help. They remain still when you need a shield. They vanish when you need a hand. That silence roars in your ears. It echoes in your bones. It is the coldest cut of all, because you can't point at a wound. You only feel the hollow where trust used to be. Betrayal can turn you into a traitor of your own heart. You close your doors. You build walls so high that no light can enter. You preemptively strike to avoid any future cuts. You trade empathy for armor. You numb your soul so you won't feel the pain. You become the very thing you despise. But here lies the choice. You can end this cycle. You can break the chain. You can open your chest, pick out the heart, and choose to love again. You can reclaim your humanity. That decision makes you unstoppable. You decide who you will be. Self-deception is the slow poison that drips into your veins. You whisper to yourself that the betrayal didn't matter. You convince yourself you saw it coming. You tell the world you're fine. You craft a grand story where you emerge as the hero. You edit out the tears, the doubt, the anger. But deep inside, you're still bleeding. The wound festers under your bravado. True healing demands honesty. Brutal, painful honesty. You must face every lie you told yourself. You must stare into your own eyes and admit the hurt. Only then can the wound begin to close. Nietzsche gave us a gift called amor fati, love of fate. He said we must embrace every moment, good or bad, as part of our story. Embrace every wound, embrace every scar, embrace every betrayal. These are not curses, but the iron that forges your soul. They are the raw materials that shape your character. They are the brushstrokes in the masterpiece of your life. They are the fuel that lights the fire in your belly. When you learn to love your fate, you become unstoppable. You turn every blow into a step forward. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Simple words, hard truth. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is your teacher. It shows you the cracks in your armor. It reveals the lies you tell yourself. It exposes the corners where fear hides. And then it hands you a choice: break or become unbreakable. You can let the wound define you as a victim, or you can let it forge you into steel. The difference is in your mind. Decide now. Decide to rise. Decide to smile when the world expects you to cry. That is your power. Not everyone in your life is waiting to stab you in the back. Some souls will stand by your side through hell and back. But you must learn to see the difference. Watch how they act when no one is watching. Notice how they treat the lost, the poor, the weak. Do they bend down to help, or do they turn away? Do they keep their word when no one holds them to it? That behavior is your mirror. It shows you their true face. It reveals whether they are lies or just shadows passing through your life. In this video, you will learn 3 clear steps to rebuild your trust and your life. Step 1. See people as they are, not as you wish them to be. Strip away the masks, the smiles, the empty promises. Step 2. Set your boundaries and enforce them with calm strength. Say no without guilt. Walk away without regret. Step 3. Turn your pain into action. Use your anger as fuel for your dreams, your hurt as the mortar for your success. Follow these steps, and you will rise from the ashes like a phoenix, stronger, wiser, and more alive than ever. Step 1. Stop idealizing. Stop wearing those rose-colored glasses that blind you to the truth. People are not heroes. They are mirrors reflecting what you allow them to be. When you see only the shine, you miss the cracks. So look closely. Ask the hard questions. Pay attention to the pauses in their words. Notice the actions they don't take. Don't accept sweet lies wrapped in pretty words. If someone truly cares, they will show it in the small moments. If they vanish when the storm hits, they never belonged in your story. Step 2. Build your fortress. This is not a wall of bricks, but a fortress of clear limits. Decide what you will accept and what you will not. Learn to say no with calm conviction. Walk away from drama without looking back. Let your absence speak louder than any words. That empty chair at the table, that silence on the phone, that closed door. All of these send a message. I choose myself. I choose my peace. I choose my growth. When you value yourself, others will learn to value you too. Your fortress protects your heart. Step 3. Channel your rage. Rage is raw, untamed power waiting to be harnessed. It can burn you alive or forge you into steel. Choose to use it to fuel your work, your art, your mission. Let each bruise remind you of your strength. Let every betrayal push you forward. Nietzsche said, "Become who you are. Don't hide from your dark side. Embrace it. Let it fuel your fire. Write that book, launch that project, train that body, build that empire." Your rage is your rocket fuel. Light the fuse and blast off. Productivity is the sweetest revenge. While your betrayers sleep on their lies, you will be awake, building your dreams. Show the world what you can create. Build your empire, one brick at a time. Write your book, even if it's just a single page today. Launch your project, even if it starts as a whisper. Each step forward is a silent shout to those who doubted you. Let your success be the final laugh in their face. Let your achievements echo in the halls where they once whispered your downfall. You become the living proof of your own power. Motivation is born in darkness, in the quiet moments when the world is asleep and your doubts shout the loudest. When the lights go out, your true self wakes, the child of chaos, the alpha in the shadows, the one who laughs in the face of fear. Feed that beast with every challenge you conquer. Let it roar louder than any excuse. Let it drive you to rise before dawn, to push harder, to reach farther. That hunger inside you is your greatest ally. Nurture it, trust it, and watch it carry you beyond any limit you ever imagined. Be bold, be fearless, be the storm, not the calm before it. Walk into the fire with a grin, arms open, ready to feel the heat. Laugh at fear as if it were a jester at your court. Dance on the ruins of broken promises, like you own the stage. That is power, real power. Not the fake power of boasting or bullying, but the quiet, unbreakable power of a soul that has seen the worst and still chooses to stand. When you master this, no force in the world can push you back. You become the storm itself. Remember this, you are not defined by what they did to you. You are defined by what you do with the fire they lit inside you. You are the author of your fate, the artist of your soul. Every choice, every action, every step you take writes your story. No one else holds the pen. You decide the ending. You decide the path. You decide the colors, the shadows, the light. You are the midnight alpha. You are the one who prowls in the dark and emerges into the dawn, stronger, wiser, and hungrier than ever. Watch till the end, and you will know the ultimate secret. Betrayal is your unlikely ally. It reveals the true faces hidden behind masks. It strips away the lies, the illusions, the comfortable fictions. It shows you who you are when the ground shifts beneath your feet. It shows you who they are when the mask slips. It leaves you raw, exposed, but real. In that rawness lies your power. You become a truth machine, cutting through any facade. You learn to trust your own judgment. You learn to walk alone and still feel alive. If you feel the power of this message pulsing in your veins, if you feel your heart pounding like a war drum, then it's time to take action. Subscribe to Midnight Alpha and join our pack of fearless souls. Like this video to seal your oath. Comment below with your darkest fear and your brightest dream. Tell us what you will build from the ashes. And watch more videos to keep your fire burning, to sharpen your mind, to feed your spirit. Together, we rise. Together, we become unstoppable. This is not the end. It's just the beginning.